A message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back or welcome to... What the hell do I say? I don't know. It's too late. It's past my bedtime. But I wanted to do this video because it's short and so that there's something up for tomorrow in case I'm asleep. It's the new Estee Lauder Double Wear demo look for mature women. Oh, so she's not 35 in this one. I'm sure you're all waiting with bated breath to see what Lisa thinks of the new Double Wear. Do any of you use it? People have raved about it for years. I've never tried it myself. Like I said, I found Bare Essentials and I never bothered after that. But sometimes you like the whole, you know, brushing on a fake face. Anywho, shall we jump in?
Hey guys, we just did the most fun, exciting...
We are on double speed, I think. Yes, we are. Tap, tap. Take two.
Hey guys, we just did the most fun, exciting video. I am going to go over with you guys today the new Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I have it swatched. I bought all the same colors that I've always worn because...
All the same colours. Doesn't that just sound stupid? How many colours does one face need? Oh, the drama.
I can wear several colors and I like to mix them depending on the time of year. So I'm going to go over with you the new formula.
Lisa, why is your face a completely different colour to your neck and your décolletage? Aren't they supposed to match?
It's different. Do I like it? How it compares, the shades compared the old formula versus the new. I'm going to tell you which one I have on. And yeah, we're going to just go through the whole thing. This was not a very planned out video because I really didn't want it to be. I wanted to kind of go over some iconic pieces that I've used for a long time. This is a video for us just to kind of reminisce and for me to tell you what I think about the new Estee Lauder Double Wear. Spoiler alert, you're going to need it. Iconic. Iconic.
Thing is, she's only just put it on. She's saying we need it. How does it wear? Does it stay on all day like the Merit stuff? Does it control oil like the other one does? Mustn't the other one really powdery or something? Because they've taken the talc out, haven't they? So does that affect how it works for oily faces? Who knows? Because she's just put it on and she loves it. So we all need to run out and buy it now because Lisa said.
Estee Lauder, after, 29 years? Can't even remember, they have reformulated their Estee Lauder Double Wear. And you guys heard me just have a negative attitude and I just thought there was no way it could be as good. So I ordered 4 shades. 4 of the shades that I thought I remembered wearing. I did not order the shade that I had the most bottles of, which was Shell Beige 4-in-1. Let's see, is this? No, Tawny. When I saw that on the top, that's a good sign because that's where I used to put my my eyelash glue. And so Tawny, I know, is a good color for me.
I just want to scrape her hair back into a fucking bobble and let her put her makeup on properly without hair in the way. Fucking annoys the arse off me. She has to hold it up and... Really?
And then I went yesterday to Belk and they color matched me to one that I got. And that is, I just put it out here. It is Ivory Beige 3-in-1. So I can wear some warm colors and I can wear some neutral colors and I can mix them up. So that's how it goes. Now, the reason they reformulated this is they wanted to kind of bring it up to date. So they added skincare like niacinamide, I think like some algae, all kinds of stuff.
Why didn't you fucking research it and have a note beside you so you knew what they'd put in it? Why do we have to listen to this woman bumble her way through things, and yet she gets all the fucking PR and the girls that put effort in get nothing? How is that fair? So your life sucks, doesn't it?
Care, like niacinamide, I think like some algae, all kinds of stuff. It's supposed to be actually longer wearing, 36 hours instead of 24, and not as matte and more forgiving. And I have heard nothing but good things about this foundation. So let's get started. I'm coming to you with this as just me. It's just someone who's used it for years and years. You guys probably remember when I tried to do the whole makeup person. I'm not good at it because my mind doesn't work in ounces and comparing everything. I did swatch Brooke's precious little arm the other day, and it was like an episode of Lucy and Ethel, us trying to do that. And I said, see, Brooke, this is why I can't do this. I am just not good at those things. But I did swatch all of the old colors.
Who the fuck are Lucy and Ethel? And why can't you do swatches? I like Brooke's. I was going to say I like Brooke's bracelet. That's Dean Davidson, isn't it? So you gave it to Brooke, did you? Didn't even wear it.
Next to the new. And I will say the new colors looked prettier. And they've added, I think, 20 more shades. She said in the store they were only going to offer about 50, but online there's going to be like 70. So I'm thinking this might be a winner. So let's start with...
And they didn't add a pump. So is it still going to clog a pump if you get a pump for it?
The one that she matched me to. And what I thought we would do is swatch this next to my other two favorite foundations. And I'm really eager to put some makeup on. Okay, I made several little quick decisions.
What is it with her today? Is she on fucking speed or something? She's been drinking Monsters. She's fucking whizzing her tits off, whatever's doing it.
Last night and this morning that probably were not the best for this video. I did a Merit Beauty video yesterday that turned out so good, you guys. I was so happy with that video, and I'm so happy with those products, and I'm so proud because I feel like I'm bringing you something different that a lot of you may really enjoy. A lot of you...
I'm so proud. You're proud of using different makeup to show on your makeup channel. Oh! The injection's gone wrong this time, Lisa.
Women that like a minimal look, you have dry skin, you want easy to use products. I'm really just so happy with that. I noticed that my hands were so much more pale than my body. So last night, I just saw this sitting there in my big bowl I have on my counter, and I decided to spray my hands. And it indeed did tan them. This one, I must have sprayed my fingers more. So when you see that, that's what that is. Okay, so then I thought, okay, what am I going to wear for this video today? I want it to be a good, just like blank canvas.
If you put your hair in a fucking bubble, you wouldn't have to keep fucking fart-arsing about with it.
I love this bodysuit. I just wore it, but I am a major outfit repeater. This is the Quince, and I thought, well, let's try this. The Vita Labrada Blur Drops that I was showing you a few weeks ago. And I don't regret trying them both because at least I'm able to show you what they look like. But now my face is just so far off. So now I'm hoping this shade will match. If it doesn't, I remember mixing something with tawny. So maybe we can do that. Since it's such an iconic thing here, and yesterday was not only mine and John's 27-year anniversary, it was also my 17-year anniversary here on YouTube. So I just felt like this is just so nostalgic, iconic, classic, all the things that I tried to bring a lot of my makeup out here like that. Another.
It was your 27th wedding anniversary and you didn't even fucking mention it. Oh, she loves him, doesn't she?
Funny decision I made last night was to try my new fancy Dyson. And I told John, I said, "You want the bad news?" And he said, "Yeah, it didn't work." I said, "I love it." Sometimes when you spend that much, you're thinking, okay, if this isn't better, I'm sending it back. I even saved all the cardboard, everything. It is, but I used their products and don't care for them. Tonight, I'll probably do it again, scrub all this off, and use my go-to products. So that explains my.
What is the point of that little fucking bit pinned up there, for fuck's sake? It's all this shit either side, the dog ears that you want to put back.
Crazy hair. My name necklace, I just ordered a new one from Amazon in the 10 karat gold. I am not crazy about this one. It doesn't turn well and it's not big enough, but I felt like it's classic. I put it on the other day.
It's not big enough. The whole world can't see your name.
Okay, so let's start with, I'm going to have to swatch on my hands, that's fine, on the palm. I will say this new formula, you can tell it's not as powdery. And with that said, I want to give you a report back on the pump. You will notice this always happened to my pump, and some tragedies would happen if I didn't clean that off. Estee Lauder everywhere.
So you clean your brush every time you use it on your little bit of tissue paper with your MAC brush cleanser on. Why couldn't you give the fucking pump on your bottle a wipe over? How difficult was that at the end of putting everything on before you put it back in the drawer or in the bowl or wherever the fuck you stored it? This is going to be a long one, and I thought it'd be quick.
And she told me that never happens to mine. And she says, "Oh, you know what? You've got to keep the little plastic cap on." That makes sense, doesn't it? So.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So there is the 3-in-1. Okay, now let's swatch.
What's the 1 for? I get 3N, like 3 neutral. What's the 1 for? Does anybody know?
Oh, this is my jam here. This is 220 in the Maybelline. And then this is the shade. So here they are. This is Ambient 8. This is my Maybelline. And then that is.
Well, it just looks like you've mushed a load of fucking mustard on your hand and there's no definition. We can't see which one's which. And now you're moving it further away from the camera so we can't see fuck all.
3-in-1. So you can see they're all a little bit of a different tone, but the same like depth. So I see, those make sense.
Will you stop moving your fucking hand away? How the hell are we supposed to see it if you're just waving it in front of the camera for 2 seconds? This woman.
Actually makes a little bit of sense too, because it's a little bit more, it's supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling like it leans a little peachy. Now you may notice a lot of redness in my skin, but I really, and the dermatologist told me this too, a lot of it is because I use really strong skincare.
No shit, Sherlock. You were determined to have rosacea. You haven't got fucking rosacea, and all the redness is your own fault. I've said this all along, but no, she doesn't listen to me.
Use Retin A every night, and it's the Obagi Nuderm system. So I'm constantly keeping my skin just exfoliated and everything else turning over, and that is irritating to my skin. So we are definitely going to go with that. And I feel like it's right in line with what I thought. Now, she did give me a sample of the one that I had the most of, which was Shell Beige, which is 4-in-1, I believe. And it's so dark. Yeah, 4-in-1, and it's very dark.
Yes, because you thought you were very dark. Don't you remember that phase of your life?
But, okay, so there's 4-in-1, 3-in-1. Well, okay, guys, this is the first time I've tried it with you. That is smooth. Wow. I don't think I've ever been like this pleasantly surprised. So both of those, I mean, I think this, there's just no comparison. That is it. And I have a makeup wipe, but I don't want to.
I have a makeup wipe! Why are we having a fucking fit? Maybe you should have done this on your own in your bathroom and got it out of your system the first time and then filmed the video. Do you think?
I did not use a primer. I didn't even do my skincare this morning. I just used micellar water because I didn't want my skin to get really, really irritated and red so that you guys couldn't see. But you can, when I touch my skin, it gets red. It's just...
Everybody's does! Fuckwit! Oh, I'm spoilt for choice today.
It's just like that. Okay. I did bring up my Paw Paw sponges. Actually, I had some in the closet. I got new ones out. And then I tried to bring up some classics. So let's just get started.
Yes,
and I
please.
was thinking, I know a lot of you prefer a brush. And I know Lisa's BK Beauty brushes are a favorite of many. And I could not remember, is it I know this is one, the 101, and I think the 106 are favorites. So let's just get started. I'm getting wigged out here. Okay, so.
Wigged out? Because you don't know what brush to use.
Let's do 3-in-1. Oop, let's put my pump on. You know that cap's gonna go all over the place. Okay, so let's continue this side with one pump. Okay, it's much lighter of a consistency. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been this happy with a reformulation. This is crazy. Okay, let's go. I always go over my eyes. You guys don't know how many years I went putting on my foundation with my hands. I think that's just like, that was like before YouTube. Or one of those, I think when I got...
Everybody put their fucking foundation on with their hands back in the day. Good Lord, she thinks she's so fucking special or original.
Into Bobby Brown. I got one of those flat foundation brushes. I think my mom still prefers that. Bring it down your neck. Let me get real close. Okay. Wow. That is a good skin match. If you're my tone, that's your color. Okay, now...
But we don't know what tone you are.
Now, I'm going to use... And you can see that the bottle is a little different. It's pretty. I like that they kept it the same, but just a little different. Okay, here goes nothing. Now, this is a damp sponge. So, it will be interesting to see. This is my preferred method. It's just easier to me, quicker. But we can expect for this to take a little bit more because it's sucking it up a little bit. You have a pump. And when this gets seasoned good, it's better. But I didn't want another color mess.
When it gets filthy and you haven't washed it, then it's better. And then when it's too bad, you just throw it in the bin and get a new one because you don't actually clean them, do you? No, you just throw them away. But the landfill loves you.
I think they have really got a winner here. Okay, looks like the brush did better under here. I could do better under here, but...
I had a cute jumper on the telly, but it's £55. It's like, fuck's sake. If I ever get to leave the house again, I won't be able to afford to dress myself. I'll have to go out in the nude or in my gym jams.
I wear concealer, so I really don't need a lot of heaviness there. Okay, I've got one light, this one, and just my windows open.
Yeah.
And I mean, my makeup's got a little piddly light. So this is basically, real light. And okay, I'm kind of excited, nervous, everything. Now for concealer, I told her, I said, I love Double Wear 3C. I said, but I only like it in the summer. And I've never found one. And she was like, did you try 2.5C? Did you try 2N? And we looked at all of them and we ended up choosing this one, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It's 3N.
What's it say?
Choosing this one, which...
I did not like this shade at all. Way too dark and warm.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. It's 3N, but it is different. So I didn't feel like I had a really iconic, like old school, iconic Lisa concealer. Like,
Iconic Lisa. Really? How highly does she think of herself?
I do remember the Armani Master Corrector, but I don't even think they sell that anymore. So let's see what this does. It looks too yellow right off the bat, but this is a chance you take when you're doing these videos. It's like a box of chocolates. Okay, so now I'm going to do my usual. It's pretty. It does brighten. It was so nice going to a counter. I saw like 4 people that have worked there forever since the biggest days of Belk. And I was like, I wish I knew when all of y'all were going to work all the time, because I loved it. It was so good to see everybody and have someone help me that knew me and all of that. I really
Have someone that helped me. Basically having someone running around after you, finding things for you and kissing your fat ass. And you haven't even got a fat ass. That would be a nightmare for me. You know when you walk in a shop and they're like, can I help you? No. Thank you. I'll call you if I need you. Just leave me alone. Can't be doing with them hovering around.
really enjoyed it. I told John last night I had such a good day. Okay, so here we go. This has been my
How was John's day? Did you ask him how his day was?
jam, but for years and years. And like if that were to disappear, I would come back to this. This is just a Laura Mercier classic translucent. I get it in the top like that. I take that same beauty blender or pawpaw sponge, work it in, and I can see how I could go darker though to the 4-in-1, because you would just do this and you wouldn't add as much bronzer and stuff back in. We'll go over my eyelids because I don't use a primer. I was thinking the other day, I never considered myself really a rebel, but I think I might be. I'm not like a rebel as far as like not obeying the law or anything, but I don't go with conventional anything, I don't think, hardly. I mean, I love classic and stuff, but anyway,
Please tell me when you don't go with conventional. You follow all the trends. You follow all the makeup trends. You buy everything new that's new to try. Which bit of being a rebel is being a rebel? You've lost me, Lisa.
I don't even know what made me think of that. Let's see. Now, let's do another classic, my Chanel bronzer. I just thought of this. The darker color in deep bronze, are they getting rid of that? Because last time I used this, I had a hard time finding it for you guys. So brushes I like for this would be Mario, this brush. This is a must-have. This is a must-have brush. This brush, must have. It's the little BK HG 109. And then this little brush. This is the one that's been around the longest, so I'll use it.
And it's what exactly?
And come into life. This is when I'll start coming to life. I'm thinking, is that too light for me? Is this shade too light for me? Because I just put a little bit of tanner on? That's why I bought all these shades though. Like I knew I liked to mix them. Jawline. And my foundation sponge. See, this brush isn't quite as precise. I will say that. Like if you were to use Lisa's brush, this one, let me show you. So it might be, if you like a stronger contour like me, use this one.
Lisa, lay off the fucking caffeine or whatever it is you've had. You're a pain in the arse when you're whizzing.
If you like a lighter, use a big fluffy brush. Duh. I mean, I think that's pretty well known now. Okay. And I don't like a bronze contour on my eyes or nose. And I really just love this the most. And I felt like Physicians Formula, that's iconic. I can't think of anything else I like more than that. Okay, this brush, Tati's brush, I love this thing. It's the ES4. So I just always use this color. And this is no matter what eye look I'm doing, I do this. So I'm getting most of the pigment off on this bone right here. And then a little on the end of my nose. Someone told me the highlight on my nose was distracting, and I was thinking, I didn't put highlight on my nose. So you just never know. Okay, and then I'll be honest with you guys, it is hard for me to not put this on my cheeks too. So I'm going to take this, another favorite brush, the Dibs. Can I get it in there?
The Divs?
Like that. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. I think if you have always found double wear to be too dry or cakey or matte, did I bring I've got a setting spray. I'll spray. Should I do it now? Let's do blush. This is always a winner. If you had one blush for every lipstick, every makeup look, every occasion, Tarte Exposed is phenomenal. Use the same brush, and I just go over the whole cheek bone. This is definitely not a trendy makeup look. You can tell I'm just over the trends. I'm just over it. I don't care what makeup artist does what, who's wearing what.
For how long?
I'm just so over it. Okay, so now what was I going to do? I was going to do brow gel because I like to let it, this is something new for me. I like to let it sit and then go in with my brow. And I did bring an OG brow product up here. Okay, so we're going to do that. While that dries, we're going to do lips. And I picked from my lip combinations. And thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, unbelievable. The response. I mean, thank you. This is the Lisa D1 in Muse. And I did sharpen it. Remember, the name is going to get sharpened off. I did not think about that. You would think that they would tell me that.
No, that's up to you, Lisa. How long have you been using lip liners? You know what you're looking for. You can't just expect them to know what you want. Twat.
But so keep it in your box or keep it with the lipstick that it goes with. And that's what I do. I keep it with Jolie. And we're going to do my lip.
Oops.
This is going to be the one with the most color. This is Brooke's favorite lip liner. My mom's favorite combo is the OG Rose with Kate and Magic. Okay, I am not going to fill in a bunch because I want that to stay like that because that is my classic look. Now, this is Jolie, and it's the peachiest one of all, but it's still not crazy peachy. Look how dry my lips are. You guys, the high today's in the 30s. That's another reason I've got cashmere pants on again. I'm so thankful to those of you that are willing to live in places that are like this all the time because I don't think I could cope. Okay, see ya.
I'm so grateful for those of you that'll live in places that's cold because I couldn't cope. The fuck is she on today? That's really a good advert for her lips, isn't it?
Little lip lines I gotta get in. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna let that sit just a minute. Let me get a tissue. I like to blot. I like to put a lot on and then blot. And that's why I'm so glad that, things happen for a reason. It took like 2 years to do these lip products. And the whole time I'm like testing things out. I took these exact lip combos. I've probably been using those for the past year because it took a long time to get designs, packaging, this, that. And I would come back up in my room after being out all day to the hotel and I would think no other lip combo wears like these. Like they just get better and better as the day goes on. So yeah, I'm putting my lips together because I could see a little bit more lip liner showing over there. I don't like perfect makeup. I'm not into like that. So if it's a little messy, I don't care. And then we'll let that sit for a minute, work in, and then I'll show you something good to put over it. Okay, so now let's go to brows.
To cover it up, yeah.
My old school Lise Wattier brow brush, the best. I did like the Wayne Goss had a good one that was a short one. And then somebody else came out with a really good one, but you can see this is much loved, the brow powder from Anastasia, and this is in medium brown. I like this side of this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, she's doing my head in. Let's all vote. What has she done? Is it too? Has she had some sugar or something? Has John sneaked some sugar into her eggs? Is that why she's fucking whizzing around the place? She's not right, is she? There's something amiss.
This better than taupe. So I'm going to just do like I always do and fill in the art. I need to clean these up some like that. This one arches up higher naturally, so I don't need to lift it. But then what I do is just a touch in there, and I do this exact spot. It's amazing the difference that it makes. And I'm going to leave the whole beginning as it is. That's almost, I keep trying to get Brooke to tweeze them more. I like them thinner, and she won't do it. Mama. So I try to listen to her because she's used to doing a lot of brows. Okay, now
how about you tweeze your own fucking brows? If you want them differently to how Brooke does them, do them your fucking self.
I did bring up here for liner and eyeshadow. I brought Bare Minerals Pebble. That's a classic, iconic, love it. I've loved it for years. I brought Naked 2 Basics. Let me really, I mean, look at it's almost like it's a soft matte. It still has, I think, some glow to it, like my forehead and everything. I'm hesitant to even spray it. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do setting spray. I think I want my natural oils to come through. I'm excited. I'm excited how good that is. Yay! Okay, I am going to have to go back out, though, and get 4-in-1 just to have. And then my whole set will be complete. Okay, now, question you might have.
Question? Gotta have the fingers in it. What do you do with all the thumbnails, the pictures that you take? Would you put them in a photo album and the extras I pin up on the wall and throw darts at?
Should I get the same color I was using? I'll put that picture that Brooke and I did, put it back up here. I think absolutely, because I think
that's Brooke's arm though, not yours. See, what's the W? Warm. But what are the 1s and 2s about? It's like trying to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Not only will it be your shade, it might be even better. That's how I feel about it. It's just prettier to me. I think feels like to me it has less powderiness. Probably because
they took the talc out, fuckwit.
They've put that skincare. They also say for you oily girls like me that after a couple of weeks of wearing that your skin will become less oily. Now, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Okay, so I've got a good base started with my contour palette, and you guys know a lot of times I'll let that fly. I'm going to use a little bit of this palette because I know a lot of you have it, and it's just the best. So let's use Frisk, which is this color right here. It gives a really cool. I would say this is going to be a chic, cool, iconic look because...
Oh, for the love of fuck. Everything doesn't need a fucking name, Lisa.
It is what I've always loved. It's going to be cool tone, except for the lips, which that's good to mix that. The blush is pretty, just neutral. But see how just that little bit adds a little bit of, I think, 60s look. I love it. And then I prefer to do my liner now rather than after. So I did get a new liner and I'm looking for it. Okay, this. I came across a girl that I really like her, and I'm going to put her channel down below. She has a different look than me. She has blonde, like light brown, almost to blonde hair, but she has dark eyes. So she can do much darker makeup. But she does a lot of Bordeaux looks. And she's done a video on her favorite black eyeliners and her favorite brown eyeliners. And when I watched her, I thought, this girl knows what she's talking about, and she thinks like me. So she said
Yeah, she knows what she's talking about because she thinks like Lisa. See, if you think like Lisa, then you're clever. Yeah.
Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Black was the best one for the upper waterline. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it and come right back because it's cringy. Okay, so there's one eye with this, and it is a little sharp right now, so I was careful. And then she likes to like bring it out a little bit out here. I did bring one of my favorite little brushes like that out here. That's 6, I think it's Tati's. And I did want to do smudgy today just for something different. But let me tell you, that didn't smudge very far. So I think I'm going to stick with this just in the upper waterline. Okay, I noticed do your finger on it almost immediately after you do it, and it smudges a little bit better. Honestly, guys.
Do your finger on it. Do your finger on what? What are you whittering on about?
I wish I was the person that could now. Did it It did transfer. It did transfer. She said it didn't transfer. It did. I like it. Here, see if I can get the other one. Let me see if I can get the other one to transfer. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's just go ahead and throw caution to the wind. Okay. What do we think? Okay. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna do this. I can always go over it. This is more of her look. And then she does a little mini wing. But you see, she doesn't have these deep set eyes like I do. So you
deep set eyes. If I hear about your deep set eyes once more, I'm going to throw something at the screen. Why have you got deep set eyes? Is it because you had eye surgery and fucked them up?
Always had to adjust it for you. And you guys know, just like I tried being makeup extraordinaire. I've tried being this, that. I've tried things. I try things. I mean, I got all kinds of certificates for coaching, and I'm not saying I'm not going to do any more courses or classes, but I don't look at anything like that as a waste because...
Oh, I thought it cost you $10,000 to get all your certifications, and you don't think it's a waste. Okay.
I love adventures and trying new things, and it helps you become a better person because you know more.
Really? It helps you become a better person, does it? If you were a better person, you wouldn't be pulling apart the lady on the fucking elevator, and you'd be giving money to the poor woman at Target. But hey, you know.
You have more confidence, and it just, none of that goes to waste to me. And it's such an experience. So the reason I say that is try new makeup too sometimes. Just try it. You'll know if you don't like it, but I do think trying things is something that makes people that are cool really cool. Like the people you know that like, she's a cool person. Like he's a cool person. It's because, I don't know, you don't think of them being, scared of everything. And I'm not scared. Okay.
You were scared of your blush yesterday.
I am trying to reassess my situation. Let's think about this. Hold on. Okay, you guys, I just took some pictures right here by the window just to see how I feel, and I feel pretty good about it. Do we want to do just this and just mascara with no lashes, or maybe minimal lashes? Let me go see what lashes I have in my makeup closet. Okay, look what I found in my stash. So let's do some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and get them out, and I'm gonna I'm used to dipping them. Let me see if I have some regular glue, because now I use this, and I know I could, but I don't want to mess up my system. Okay, I did have
What is
two
wrong with this fucking woman?
dark tones in there, but it may be dried out. We'll see. But it comes with like that little well at the bottom. I'm gonna it looks like it has separated a lot. Oh, it looks good. It's like dark gray. So what I'm gonna do is let that sit there a minute, because even letting that glue sit there is gonna make it a little tackier. Now I'm not gonna do like a great big wing, because I feel like we've got a little one. This is one of my favorites. When you want black, but you don't want it the blackest black, I love the Anastasia Cream Gel Liner. I didn't bring my brush up here. Oh my goodness, let me go get it. I don't want to mess it up now. Okay, I just looked at this makeup in my bathroom and it looks so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of this. You just dip it. It's not like a gel, it's drier for sure. And then I just really work it in my brush. This is my all-time favorite brush, the E05 by Sigma. I'm just going to keep this little baby wing here. I wish I didn't even have that. So I'm going to do a little... I did too much over there. This is what you get. But you gotta go for it. Okay, there's a little bit more of a baby wing. And then let's... like that. And you do have to make sure that your liner is all the way down to your lashes, because I'm not sure we're going to put on lashes. What do we think? Okay, now I want to cool that.
So you've just wasted a load of glue then? You just squeezed out a load of glue into a well, wait to go tacky, and you're not going to use it now?
That crease color down some, because I feel like now I would rather have it cooler. So now I'm going to go into, let's do some frisk and some clover right here.
Let's frisk
edge.
about in the clover.
Do it like that. I think that's good. So frisk, clover, like that. And then I always like a little under eye. I've got Kate Moss over here, so I'm always thinking, what would Kate do? I'm just teasing. I'm always thinking, do I want to do a Jolie under eye, a no under eye? I don't want to put, ooh, I might do something different. Okay, let me put a little bit of
wake me up when she's done, will you?
Frisk. Just right up here. Like that. Okay, perfect. And then now let's do mascara. This is just my favorite now, my go-to. It's not as good as the Bambi Lash. I did buy the Hypnose Drama and they accidentally gave me waterproof, so I just returned it. And I am going to not curl my lashes, but because I use Revita Lash, I have decent lashes. I almost don't want them. I would rather have more than long ones, but you know, you can't pick. I think you're born with X amount of lash follicles, so I try to just really, I just want them kind of clumpy and messy. So I make sure I get right, like I feel myself like touching the base of my lashes. And just a little tip, if you're someone that pops your eye or you have really deep, smaller eyes like I do, there's something about the trial size ones that makes it easier. That's why you see me use these all the time. I will purchase a trial size over the big one just because I like the brush. Okay. It is hard for me not to turn every look into a glam look because that's who I am inside. I just love it. But I feel like, wow. Okay, and this was the tip I was going to show you for the underneath. If you want an accent but no lashes, just touch. I think Billy B does this. Just touch the base of the lash like that. I don't even want as much as I have on there, really. Like this one. And you would know. It's going to hold on. Okay. Okay, now let's do our lip gloss because this is good and stuck on. This is Mac Per, a classic. Was it Paris Hilton made this a classic? Now you can go full on. I think in one of my Friday hauls I went full on with it, but really my favorite, because you'll lose the power of your lip liner if you do that, but I like to just add a little bit of that. You can. Don't re-dip your wand if you want that look. Okay, do we need lashes? I feel like I've already brought these out. Let's just see what happens. So you hold them upside down. You grab them with your tweezers like that. You dip it in a spot of glue. Sometimes I'll even set one down and do another one. The stickier they are, the better. Okay, I am going to just add a little something there. I recommend going back and forth, one eye to the other eye. That keeps you from getting uneven and kind of like trapped where you have to put more on or whatever. Well, you know, you just do that's probably the Fargo coming out and me wanting them even. Okay, so there. I won't put mascara on these. Let's go down. Oh, another row of short. Let's do it.
Can you just shut up for 3 seconds? Rue the day fucking Brooke told her about star signs. Oh, that's the Virgo in me. Stink face. Oh, it's nearly over, look.
I think short's long enough for me because I really don't want length. I think since this glue has been sitting here too, it'll be okay. So let's put one right there. Yeah, I'm glad I did short. So that's just adding a little bit. Kiss, I think, are my favorite lashes. Kiss and Ardell, but Kiss first. And red cherries. Oh man, I probably should have done red cherries. 43. Okay. I'm gonna keep it there because I don't like inner lashes that much. What do we think? What do we think about this? Let me go look in that. My hair is just, woo, it is so, that stuff made it so fuzzy. Hold on. Okay, I think I like it. Do I like it as much as my normal wing and my normal look? No, but I did want to try something a little different with you guys today just because. And then let's get back to the subject at hand.
Does this look any different than any other fucking day? What is she going on about?
And the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Let's do a rundown of, okay, so let's see. 30
Right.
made more.
It's saying up here, skin tone level. Lightest to the deepest is like 0 to 9. So that would be the 3. Then the W is warm, but what's the 1 or the 2 afterwards? That's, I don't understand.
Okay, so let's see. 30 made more of what you wanted. 36-hour long wear, full of life, matte, more buildable and breathable, balancing complex with algae, niacin, instantly balances the skin with oil control and hydration. 4 weeks, reduces skin's oil production. Hyaluronic acid with glycerin and niacinamide. I think that's what makes it kind of had the slip, and it says a more vivid, true to skin match than ever before. I would agree. Like I told you, then go with your same color, but I think that you'll like the new colors better. 57 color true shades. Okay. Use fingertips, use a sponge, or use a brush. Shake it, dot, blend. Okay. I think that is all. I will show you a couple other things I got. This is a new fragrance. It's the Erin Mediterranean Honeysuckle, which I believe is already a fragrance they have, but this is the Soleil. So this is more of the beachy Soleil scent. I will put the notes in here. And she said, you just never change, do you? And I said, well, I do, but I always come back. She remembers how much I love Bronze Goddess. I told her, she got my number, and I said, let me know if any more summer, like Bronze Goddess stuff comes in. This is the new Bronze Goddess, and it's supposed to be like the Eau Fresh, which is my favorite, but I have every one. I think I might have every one they've come out with. I always get the limited edition ones. The Eau Fresh remains my favorite. This is supposed to be stronger and last longer. It's a parfum. So we shall see. We shall see. I haven't even taken the time to compare the notes. And then the rest I'll show you in my Friday haul. So what are we going to name this look? I'm over Cool Girl. I think it's kind of like a...
Why does it need a fucking name?
chic, cool, just look for mature women. Okay, guys. Oh, my nail polish. Oh my gosh. My little nail fairy, Corey, always sends me the best nail polishes. She works at a beauty supply store, and she got this for me, you guys. The best. This is, I want to say it right, OPI, I'm a Bubble Bunny. This is a new collection where they take the classics and they kind of mix them and switch them a little bit. I went yesterday to try to get some more, and they weren't out yet, but they should be by the time this video gets out. This is OPI, Funny Bunny, and Bubble Bath combined already, and that is what I have on my nails. 2 coats. Thank you, Corey. That was so sweet. That was so exciting. Okay,
Yeah.
this whole video was exciting. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank fuck for that. I can go to sleep now. If you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.